Welcome to the Bob and Tam Show today. We are still in the shop, still doing work, but hey, we're actually making some progress. Yesterday, stay tuned. What did you get done yesterday?
I did some upholstery work.
Well, there you go. So stay tuned and see what the heck she's been doing today. Or yesterday. And today. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
First off, I got my parts for my brakes last night, and I put it on, and you know, this is something I'm going to show you. I guess I can show you the new one too. But take a look at this. Got to turn around so you guys can see it in the light. This is the brake that I took off, and the issue was the electric brake came off, so that was the problem that we had with this. But I want to show you what I ended up ordering, and we're going to put a link down below if you've got a trailer with Dexter axles on it, what you might get. Now mine's the heavier duty axles. I think they're 7,000 pound axles. Open up the box. Can you see what's different about this setup compared to what was the other one did? This one, actually, it's backwards because it's for the other side. This is the left side one, and the one I put on is the right. It has a self-adjuster. Most RVs do not have self-adjusting brakes. So that's kind of neat. Maybe, I think I'm going to get the other two once we get on the road. When I figure out we're about to come home, I'm going to order two more, and I'm going to replace them all. That saves from rolling underneath the trailer all the time and adjusting the brakes up. So it actually just 4 bolts, puts it on. You just have to splice the wires, put some wire connectors that you can heat shrink down, and that's all it was. I adjusted it up. Now we're ready. The trailer's pretty much almost done. Here's what we ended up getting from Harbor Freight. A chock, that's what it's called. It's an 1,800 pound capacity, if you can believe Harbor Freight. We just need something to kind of keep her wheel steady. So we're going to put it down inside the trailer, and we'll go inside here and we'll show you how we do the trailer here, because we're a little different from most places because we have something special on our floor. So we got the box open. Get all the parts out. It looked like it was almost going to be all assembled, but it's not, of course.
Now we're going to put mine in, so we'll see how this goes. Round the boat he goes.
I wrecked my balls.
What was you afraid of?
That I was going to hit the mirrors on the side, which ended up being all right because I kind of come at a little bit of an angle and we need to pull the bike over a little bit. And, look, we got both bikes in, and you already seen the other part where I was coming in with the bike. You didn't get to see me pull my bike in, but you can go back and watch other videos. That's got the world famous biker bar on it. You can get them from Rick Rack. Good place to get them. That's where we now buy all of our stuff from. And I wish they would make one for the Sportster, because that would be really nice to be able to pull the bike in and just snap it in. You don't have to do the tie downs or anything on it. So we're pretty much loaded up here. Gonna go over to the house with the trailer. She's gonna load that all up with our clothes and food and all that kind of good stuff. And we're gonna be heading out next week. So you're probably watching this on Monday. So probably the next day or two, we'll be on the road. On the road again. You got your bags.
I don't want them on the side of the bed.
So versus the golf cart being in here, what's the thing you're so happy about?
I can put down the table when we stop. Where before the golf cart was like 3 inches on the other side. So now with the Sportsters, it's a little shorter, so now we can put the table down.
So we don't have to eat in bed?
No more.
Here we go. We're trying to fix this back up. It came loose a little bit at some of the wood from all the guys working on the motor off and on. So we get putting it all back together. Going to attach the upholstery back on here, staple that back on. That's the last piece that I need to put inside here. Here's what Tam did yesterday. She made some bunk boards for the tunes. So those are going to be the inside ones. Going down here, a couple of them are broke. This one's gone, and then that side's broke. So those will fix that up. We got the leaks fixed here. That's what they did here. Another $600. Get all that taken care of. Put a new water pump in while they were in there. We're going to clean the tunes. That's our next project, probably tomorrow.
And wash the boat real good. And hopefully it'll be ready to sell. Did you get the stereo in? Still working on the stereo. Waiting on parts.
Parts.
All right.
Now we're gonna lift this guy up here.
After we do this.
So we got the trailer all ready to go. We got the bikes all loaded up. We got all the power cords, everything like that in there. Next stop is we're gonna go get some gas because we're gonna put some ethanol-free gas in the generator there that we run.
We need it for heat on our way out to
Might need air conditioning. Might get hot.
We'll see.
Heat wave coming. What are you doing?
I'm lowering it down.
Where's it at now?
I'm guessing it's level. I don't have a level on me, so I'm just eyeballing it.
Yeah, it's at home.
What's at home?
The trailer's at home.
The trailer's at home.
What
They meant the level is at home. I'm like, we are home. If you call it home, we're never here.
Your belongings are here, aren't they?
I guess.
And what are you gonna do now with the trailer?
I gotta load it up and get ready to go. What you doing today?
You're going to the dump. The dump, the dump, the dump, dump, dump.
Oh.
What are you doing? You're tearing my stuff up. Are you even recording?
Yes, I am.
It's a battery almost. Throwing my stuff around.
Jug. Jugs of tea.
You put that
Gotta
in the
have
truck.
his jugs.
You might have to get a drink on the way. Look, here's her favorite thing she loves to do.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we first start to deceive. I don't know how it goes. I don't know how this goes.
She likes to
either.
play games, so this should be like a game to her, but she gets kind of aggravated with it. Did you forget?
I forgot to film us throwing the trash away. So we're done now.
We're at the dump, though.
We're at the dump.
Now, how many women would go with you to the dump?
Not many.
How many?
Not many. Under duress.
Under duress? I never hear you complain. Tell all the crazy places you've been, the dump and the junkyard and...
Yep, all over.
There's a little place you pay. Cost us $13 and some change. Sun's up. It's bright and early. It's 8:30. Little girl's in there. I forgot to show you. She might not want to be filmed. So there's where we threw the trash away. If you have household trash, you just have to throw it away over there. Makes it easier. Don't have to go back into the dump.
Where it really stinks. Can you get warm? There, now I can see you.
We're gonna clean the tunes. Go play some tunes.
You think?
Picking and a grinning. That's your favorite saying. That's your family. We're basking off the boat. We're getting ready to clean the tunes, and we'll have to show you the product we're using, and we're gonna have to show you how good it works. And we paid about, hopefully that'll do both sides. We paid about $50 for the 2 bottles that we got. So you can see that, and let me find the 2 bottles that we have. Luminex, that's what we're gonna try and see how that works out. There's a whole lot of different products. We're trying not to make it, you know, shiny like chrome. We just want to get them cleaned up. You know, we're trying to sell it. We're not trying to put it in a car show. But take a quick look at the shop and show you how empty it is with both the trailer and the boat out. What do you think? It almost looks white to me now. It's supposed to be aluminum. It didn't take everything off, but we ended up having to use 2 bottles. So this is like $52 to clean one side. Tam went to go get some stuff that she seen somebody on the internet used, YouTube of course, that got it from the Napa store. So we're gonna get that, and we'll probably do the other side with that, and we'll compare and see which is better. I may have to buff them out too, I don't know. They had a setup where you could do an inline sander. I bought some stuff to do that with, but the stuff they sent me is definitely not enough to do both these tunes. These are gigantic tunes, so a lot bigger than a lot of other pontoons have. This is almost like a dry haul in the water because they're such a big tunes. So it did come out a lot cleaner, but you can still see the streaks and stuff that's in there. So it definitely needs, I don't know how many more times to get it to be totally clean. We'll wait and see.
What you doing?
Pulling these down.
Because I'm videotaping you.
Truck was set up for a 5th wheel, probably something we didn't order, but somebody else ordered it. And it's got these plugs, and they've kind of come back for the sliding crap in and out, doing our traveling with you guys. So now I'm gonna silicone them in there and hopefully they'll stay.
Clean the pontoon boat. I probably look a mess, but it really turned out nice. They're not shiny like chrome, but the watermarks and the dark gray and the yuckiness all came off. I think it looks real nice, so I'll show it to you. I don't know if he showed you a before picture, but I think they turned out really nice. He's got to finish putting the stereo in it and all that fun stuff. Now the boat's back in the garage, so you see I even did the insides. They were all kind of more black or a dark gray. So they turned out pretty good, I think. Much better than they looked before. There's still a little bit of streaking, but I mean, at least they look clean.
Installing the depth finder. Strip the screw. I had it mounted up here and I thought it was supposed to go down because the instructions they gave me weren't no good, so I had to go to YouTube, just like everybody does, and I had to put it mounted a different way, so I'm going to have to mount it like this. But I don't want to get too low. They said it should be a 3/4 below, but I don't want the person I sell it to drag it, so we're going to put it about like that. Oh, gotta get a new screw. So with that, that's going to wrap up what we're doing today. Oh, good thing I see my flashlight. It'd have been dead. So I'm going to pull the truck in, put it away, go on back home. Tam wants to go to church tonight. We do that on Saturday night. That gives me Sunday all day to get everything I need to get done. So tomorrow I got to get in here and get... She still had half my parts in her car for me to attach all the wires up there, get them out of the way, inside too. So once I get all that, I got to cut another hole for the dash, a little bit bigger, to put the stereo in. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get the depth finder in, we'll get the stereo in, get that all done. I'll be almost done. We're gonna bring the barbecue. We have a barbecue and a propane tank that goes on the back. I have some big monster speakers that go up here on the front. So we're gonna get all that, so everything's here when we're done. So pretty much after that, I gotta put the bunk boards on. That's gonna be a little trickier for me to do because we can't get the boat off. We don't have any place to store it down at the river. So I've got to come in here and cut these out and put the two. So I've got 4 new ones to put up here, but we don't have the ones to replace down here, which really need to be replaced. We'll give somebody $500 off. They can get them done somewhere. If they want to come back in August, I'll redo them. Minus I'll collect the $500 though. We'll replace the bunk boards, put new covering on them. Actually, the boards aren't bad. I think it's just the material is bad. Where the other ones got broke just from getting the boat in. On the river, they kind of bangs around when you're trying to get it in. So we're almost done. Boat's just about all finished up. Here's the boom speakers out front. Got a pair of them. So here's looking at the boat all back together. Got the new speakers. Haven't swept the floor yet. Haven't done a final cleaning of it. Everything's all back together. Got the new depth finder, the new radio. I guess I got to do some cleaning. Here's the big speakers up here too. We have 2 biminis that actually covers the whole boat. So pretty nice. So other than some cleaning, I got everything wired up today. Everything's working. Got just a couple little things to do. I got to put the bunk boards on underneath yet. I haven't done that yet. Don't know if I'm going to get that done before we leave or not. Just give them to the new people when they buy it. Other than that, we're pretty much wrapping it up. We'll be pulling out. You'll be watching this on Monday. So tomorrow morning, Tuesday, we're going to be pulling out and heading for Daytona. First stop will be in Wilcox, then probably Stockton, then probably San Antonio. Then, you know, I'm just guessing. Tam does most of the directions, figures out where we're going to stay and all that kind of good stuff. But once we get out, that's why we're leaving tomorrow, Tuesday. Because it looks like down in Wilcox, it's only going to get down to about 46 at night, so that's pretty good. Don't have to worry, but it's probably going to be raining on Tuesday, half of the day Wednesday, but once we get into Texas, looks like the weather's going to be in the 70s at night, in the 50s, so that'll be pretty good. And we'll be in Daytona before you know it, and we'll have a few videos along the way, depending on my internet, things like that. We'll be putting some videos up of us traveling, so you can keep in touch and see who we see along the way. We got a couple of our subscribers we're stopping in the way. Check them out. So I don't know if there's any more to this video or not. we'll see. We're going to be doing a live tonight, so I'm filming this on Sunday. So we got the Sunday live here in about 20 minutes at the shop. So Tam's got to show up, and she ain't here yet.